Well, hello, YouTube. It's me, Tri-State EDC, with a little Civivi pouch with a little blue dot on it. This is from the giant box that Android Goat sent us God knows when, a decade ago it feels like. I'm sorry, Android Goat, I'm trying here. But he color-coded. They all came in the same pouch, because everybody has 1,000 Civivi pouches. He color-coded every single knife, because he sent me 20 of them. So this is number God knows how many. I think I know what's in it. If his list is correct, only one way to find out. Let's unzip it together. That's right, a little Civivi pouch. What are you gonna do? A little blue dot. There were 2 shades of blue. I hope I got it right. Good God, Jesus, I hope I got it right. I don't know. Holy shit. Okay, I got it right. Holy crap. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I did not know it was this big. This is the Serge Knives Trisect. Future me. Trisect. Sounds right. That sounds good to me. That sounds right. Wow. Okay. Yeah, the pictures do not do this thing justice in the slightest. Made by Bestech Knives, I believe. Again, future me. Thank you. Serge Knives. Serge Panchenko. A legendary designer. A wild man. Capiche? Nutty. But in the best way possible. This knife came out sometime last year in 2023. And it's nuts, dude. Look how big this thing is. Spyderco Pair 3. Size comparison. Yeah, massive in comparison. Here's Tactile Knife Co. Rockwall. Big. Big and wild. Very boxy handles. Jesus Christ. Standoffs, no backspacer. We have this tiger stripe, either like Timascus, future me. What is this inlay? Giant, wild pocket clip with that little hole milled through. What a ridiculous thing! Good lord. Huge lock bar as well, massive lock bar. What the hell, dude? T8 hardware all the way around. It looks like. This ridiculous blade sticking up? We gotta open it up. Oh, God, detent's almost... Jesus Christ. What? Look at this thing. Serge Knife Co. M390 Trisect. Okay, nice stonewatch finish on this. Cleaver? Giant. Look how... I can stick my whole finger through the flicking hole. Whoa! You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Picking up what I'm putting down. Nice jimping along the back spine here. What a ridiculous looking thing. Wow. Okay. Spyderco Pair 3 open size comparison. Try not to injure somebody else's knife. Dude, I can never get these quite centered, huh? Yeah, dude, it's massive. It's thicker, it's taller, it's longer. It's huge. It's huge. Gee, I don't know what I expected. Lock up, solid as a rock. Good lord. A little bit of internal milling to keep the weight down. It's still a substantially heavy, this is a heavy piece. A weighty boy. Ergos in hand, choke way back, easy 4-finger grip because it's huge. Yeah, dude. Feels like a tomahawk, feels more like a machete kind of thing. Feel like it should be clear in the underbrush, in the outback. That's probably a thing they do, right? Yeah. Honestly, as boxy as it is, it feels fine in the hands. No real hot spots. The clip kind of disappears into the palm. That's nice. Choke up right about here. Thumb on the jimping. Yeah, still feels fine. No issues. We have this wacky sharpening choil, finger choil. Dude, unless you have tiny little pencil-thin fingers, I wouldn't call that a finger choil. Ow. So you're not choking up past this point, but we have this awkward ramp here on the back of the spine. It feels fine. I'm locked in. No issues. Can I pinch grip it? See, now, I can totally pinch grip it. 90% of the day, just because that choil's so tight. It's so taut. But yeah, for sure, I can pinch grip it. 80-90% of the day. That feels fine. Locked in. Wild. Jesus. Action. Whoa. Running on ceramic bearings. Reverse flick. Detent's brutal. Good lord. Yeah, it just drops. Thumb flick. It's so loud. Oh, God, yeah, dude. What a noise. Jesus. Big old front flipper as well. Sure. Easy. Action's great, dude. That thing's, it's nice and smooth. It's drop shutty, yes, but it's a very controlled drop. You know what I mean? Kind of glide shut instead of just slamming shut. It's a nice, smooth, controlled closing action. Jesus, dude. I had no idea this was such a tank. I just can't get over this. Ridiculous. Yeah, dude. Listen to these acoustics real quick. God, dude. By the way, as far as action goes, look at all this beautiful cutaway for the lock bar. Lock bar access is money. It's very well thought out. It's very well put together. It's just in pictures, you know, I wasn't quite sure about it. And I gotta be honest with you, it's a little too big for me to EDC, but it's damn good. We do have a nice tall flat grind on this wacky cleaver. Comes about 2/3 the way up the height of the blade. Would I like to see a nice hollow grind? I know Bestech's totally capable of it, but I think the thought process with this design was to be kind of like a hard-used meat cleaver. You know, I think that was the idea, so maybe a flat ground blade made more sense to old Sergey boy. What a ridiculous thing. We ought to cut something. Let me grab the phone book. M390 made by Bestech. Sure, dude. Yeah, sure. Great. I mean, it's Bestech. What are you gonna do? Jesus, it's just so big. I mean, I can hold it way back here and just use it like a short sword. Still cuts great. Dynamite. I still think if this was mine, if it was my knife with my money, it's not, it's a loaner, I think the first thing I would do, send it out for a regrind. I know that's kind of my thing, but just tell me that blade wouldn't look insane with a freaking deep belt satin hollow grind on it. Sheesh. The Serge Trisect. Shout out to Android Goat. Thank you so much for letting me check this out. If it's available, I will leave links down below. I'll leave links to Serge Panchenko as well on Instagram, so you can check him out. And I'll link his direct website either way. Yeah, it's nuts. Future me, how much were these? 3 something? 3 1/4 maybe? I don't remember. Let me know. But that's nuts. Yeah, okay. All right. Hell of a way to start the day. This is the first unboxing of the day. Probably going to get through at least 10 of these bad boys today. So expect to see a lot of this outfit. Capiche? But that is it. Leave a like, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this absolute behemoth. Subscribe to the channel, become a channel member, Patreon member, hit me up on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. I'm out there, but that is it for me. Thank you again oh so very much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye now.